Hi there everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Krista and I'm doing the general reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for June 2019. I hope that you enjoyed your May 2019 general reading for your sign. So let's look at messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. If you find this doesn't resonate with you that clearly, do check out your Moon and Rising sign readings. Sometimes those can be more helpful. We're going to use 5 cards today from our tarot deck and then get jumper cards from the oracle decks for extra messages for you. So general messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 2019. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for June 2019. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, Leo. I will be using the bottom of the deck for general energy for the month for you. And as always, I'll be weighing it against the other cards in your reading today. We have some really, really beautiful energy here for you. Look at that, Leo. 2 aces. Aces are always speaking to brand new beginnings, new opportunities. Something being given to you as an opportunity, you producing an opportunity here, seeing something clearly that you hadn't seen before. Just beautiful energy. Look at this. Some fire. You've got 2 fire in your reading today. You've got a really nice 7 of Wands as the bottom of the deck. General energy for the month. You know, this is just you working hard at something. You are really digging in your heels here. You're really making something come to fruition. You could be a little defensive or feel like you could be a little defensive here, but it's hard earned. So hard earned or hard won here. And it could be after a very, very difficult decision here because we do have the Lovers just underneath the bottom of the deck energy. So it looks like a decision that you've made recently that could have been a tough decision. Again, this is a general reading. So whatever that applies to as you're hearing this, it looks like it was the right decision for you and you're headed in a good direction for yourself. If you want a personal reading, my contact information is in the description for the video below. Otherwise, we're just going to look at general issues for you. So whatever you think, whatever comes up as you're listening to this reading is what we're going to apply these messages to. Right in the center, as you can see, we do have the Hanged Man. We have an issue of surrender here, perspective, maybe of letting go of something, accepting something exactly the way it is here. There also could be an element of, spiritual advancement or an element or an opportunity here for enlightenment. I mean, it is sort of bookmarked by both the 8 of Wands and an Ace of Pentacles. So something that you're going to feel in the real world that is very, very good news for you as we go from left to right, sort of from top to bottom here, sandwiched on either side of the Hanged Man is, again, another beautiful opportunity here for you and really sitting pretty with the 9 of Pentacles. So a lot of beautiful, self-promoted, self-managed, self-maintained, independent wealth here. So, or values, right? Whatever you consider valuable here. So just gorgeous energy. I could almost finish by saying that, like it looks like a beautiful month ahead for you. But let's look at each card in its position. So this is the situation. Yeah, this is just a lovely position to be in. There's no predicament at all for you in the month of June, Leo. This just looks like you know exactly what you want. You know exactly how to get it. And you might even already be living this way. It's almost like fake it till you make it type thing. Here's where we're looking at, bringing in a new opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles sits in the challenge position. So it could just be very well be that you need to pick up on something here. You need to take value from something that's either been given to you or you formally glossed over for some reason. But as a challenge here, it's something that's being offered to you. Maybe it's an opportunity that someone's waiting for you to ask for, or that you can't see clearly for yourself right now. But I would suggests that anything involving values, value systems, value judgments, comfort, this does include the body. Whenever we're looking at pentacles, we're looking at the physical body as well. So it could just be a health issue there as well. I mean, the ace plus the 9 is sort of the legacy card here. I think that you could be sort of climbing the ladder of something here, either, you know, value, wealth, promotion, anything having to do with your value systems here. It could even be belief systems as well, but something that you can feel and touch in the real world. Here is the solution. Yes. So surrender, perspective, you know, spiritual, and I would say spiritual advancement here is available to you. Also, the Hanged Man does have sort of a 4 of Swords feeling, in my opinion. It has sort of, you know, maybe rest with something, let something be. Let something go for the time being. You know, just, I think that ties in relation to the sense of surrender, you know, just accepting something for what it is, right? Not wanting to change it, not wanting, really not expecting anything more of it. And in fact, maybe spending that energy, if you must be expecting, for example, to spend that energy perhaps on yourself, as opposed to what's around you or what's outside of you. But yeah, perspective is necessary in the month of June. It doesn't look like it's going to be a difficult time for you with regard to perspective here either. It looks like it's going to come very naturally, or you're being asked to look at something a little bit differently here to gain perspective, or just surrender to something. You know, if this is something that is a spiritual matter, it could almost be this sense of surrendering to, say, source or God, or something that's just that you're realizing, or is becoming real to you now, that is much, much bigger than yourself. So it could be a sense of realization and surrender to something much, much bigger than yourself, even though you still have sort of these creature comforts here. And then with relation to the bottom of the deck energy, in relation to all these cards, for example, it's just, there's such a fighter spirit here. This is, like I said, you know, the Wands energy here, both the 7, the 8, and then the Ace here is so entrepreneurial, self-promotion, good news, right? Anytime we're looking at the 8 here, and of course this is coming up in the hidden column, you know, the hidden energies here. So good news is yours to be had. It could just be that someone is offering you something and maybe you're surrendering your pride over it. And there could just be a matter of, you know, ask and you shall receive. And for whatever reason, it was difficult for you to do that. But it is on its way. Good news is on its way here for you. Certainly, if you do have to ask for something and you're already moving ahead or going forward in life and something small seems to be tripping you up, maybe just put yourself out there and ask for help at this time, because the outcome is this beautiful new solution. Okay, here's your second ace. This is a brand new opportunity. We could be looking, perhaps this is a lover's reading for you, for example, or a romance. You know, if that's the case, this could be a brand new, say, level of love, level of romance, level of affection, or a dawning of passions, that type of thing here. But all the same, really gorgeous energy here with these 2 aces. Brand new opportunities are yours. Let's get a little fix on one other card here. Let us look a little more closely at what this new opportunity may be. I'm a little curious to know why the Ace of Wands is in the outcome position. Why is the Ace of Wands featured as the outcome? Clarify the Ace of Wands as the outcome. The Ace of Wands mean as the outcome? The Ace of Wands mean as the outcome for Leo, June 2019. What is the... Wow! Leo, can't even make this up. Honestly, if you're ever wondering why I keep all the shuffling in my videos, this is partially it, because you kind of have to see it to believe it. I am always surprised when I'm reading. Every time I'm surprised and enchanted and delighted by it, because look what came up to clarify your gorgeous Ace of Wands. Even more fire energy. Look at this victory card. 6, 7, 8, and then an ace. Come on, Leo. You have the world. The world is at your fingertips. I'm not even kidding right now. If you feel verklempt, if you feel lost, if you feel things are going in a little bit of a circle, and we're just getting out of May and it was a tough time for you, I'm going to suggest that June is your month. I'm going to say from June 1st, take it by the horns and just, you know, the entire month is yours. Things that you wanted to come to fruition are finally going to show themselves. I think there is going to be a sense of, you know, believing is seeing as opposed to seeing is believing for you here. I'm just going to say, you know, stay in this sense, in this personal power. Look for opportunities, accept opportunities, ask for opportunities, right? Put yourself out there. These actually came out in a previous reading. My word, who was that for? Cancer, I think? This is strange, these exact two cards. So you could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising with a Cancer in the first 5 planets of your chart. If that's the case, give your Cancer reading a view this month. That could be helpful for you as well. But just overall, gorgeous energy for you. So here we have something quite similar in my view. It's just really, you know, being more ready than perhaps you felt you were capable of or aware of. Like I said, use that fighting spirit to your advantage. And then between worlds, yes, something new is awakening for you. It's becoming real for you. It's being actualized for you. And it's just, it could be more a level of acceptance at this point. It's like just letting it in. Just let it into your life. Make it real for yourself. There's no apologies necessary here. You know, surrendering, even if this is a spiritual path for you, it could be surrendering to the divine, surrendering to your true intention, a true purpose. You know, these types of energies really are yours this month. Just absolutely stunning energy. It might be a lovely time for you to reach out and assist others as well, because you're really in such a positive energy state at this time. I don't feel at all there's any sense of any sense of confusion. In fact, if you were moving out of confusion, if you were sort of in confusion from the beginning of the year up until May, for example, it could just be an answered prayer. Finally, things are starting to work for you. Things are starting to appear for you that were looking grim or lost, or it was hard to get a handle on something here. But just the majority of the energy is within the Wands family. And of course, this is all action. This could be job related for you as well. I mean, whenever we're dealing with Wands, we are looking at self-promotion, entrepreneurialism. I think that's a word. Basically business transactions, the world of ideas, the implementation of ideas, that type of thing. And then you do have those beautiful pentacle cards surrounding it. So this could very well be a business or, you know, finance reading for you, work world reading for you, where things are finally looking up. You're taking control. You're being seen for what you can do, what you can offer, and you're putting yourself out there. You're being willing to accept being seen in that light. So here you have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So again, if this is a business or entrepreneurial related item or issue for you, I would say that you're definitely getting to the next step of something, then you're definitely leveling up. That is for darn sure. Of course, that is the romance angel. So I do consider that a creative energy as well. So if there are no romance or commitment issues at this time, I would suggest using the engagement card energy with regard to ascending to a higher level of commitment to your business plans or to your long-term outlook. It's just stunning energy, Leo, just over the moon for you here. I know it's been a struggle for pretty much all the signs. Since the new year, it's been a lot of big awakenings, hurdle jumping, you know, out with the old, in with the new type thing. So it just looks like June is going to give you such a beautiful, I think June's going to be your moment. And look at this with grace. with the swan indicating grace. I mean, come on. No other time. I wished I was a Leo than now, right? At least in the month of June 2019 for you. Absolutely stunning energy, Leo. I see nothing but blue skies ahead for you. Answered prayers, feeling more commitment, more engaged, more empowered by your own sense of self, your own dreams and conclusions and sense of well-being, and also what you have to offer the world, whether that's through your life work or through your career choices here. So I think you're going to be blessed in the month of June, and that may be putting it lightly for you, dear Leo. So I hope that you enjoyed that. That was a thrill for me to read. So pleasant to see those messages for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.